When Fortnite Battle Royale first launched, it was catapulted to mainstream stardom and became the one and only game every kid needed to play. But with that came its reputation as well. Fortnite was branded as a kids game, and with popular clips like this,
Hey, who likes Fortnite?
We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite! We like Fortnite! I like Fortnite!
going around, who can you blame? Kids were the main audience of this game after all. So how did Fortnite escape this reputation? What changed? And how is it viewed now? Let's take a look at the redemption story of Fortnite. When Fortnite's Battle Royale game mode first released, the game was everywhere. Everyone had to play it. At the time, I was a kid doing my best to improve at Overwatch, being a hardstack plat Winston one trick. On a side note, good job to the younger me for sticking to that goal. I can tell you that you succeeded. But back on track. Everyone was playing Fortnite. Ninja became the biggest streamer ever known to man up to that point. I cannot overstate how popular this game was. Tfue was on the rise, Myth was still streaming to thousands of people, and everyone, including me, wanted to see what the hype was about. Now, before I played Overwatch, I was a Minecraft PvP player, actively playing game modes like survival games and UHC, so the Battle Royale genre was nothing new to me. So I ended up playing it for some time, thought it was a cool game. This was before people got crazy good at building, and went back to grind my favorite monkey. Maybe if I gave it more time, it would grow on me more, given how much I enjoyed the Minecraft Battle Royale game modes. But there was one big problem with this: the community. You see, when I tried out Fortnite, I was 17, grouping myself with more mature groups. Fortnite attracted a large audience of young kids, and as much as I didn't care about people's opinions, grouping yourself with that audience was not something I was interested in. Especially since I was quickly improving at Overwatch, finally managing to hit Diamond around this time. And I still wanted to improve more. And with all the cringy clips of Fortnite kids going around everywhere, can you really blame me? Even the Fortnite esports was largely dominated by young teenagers. But at this time, Fortnite was still riding high. Kids were playing it, young adults were playing it to see what the hype was about, even teenagers were playing it and going pro. But the hype couldn't last forever. With time, everything will lose its shine. And Fortnite held on longer than most. With Epic Games trying to keep the game fresh, they kept adding stuff, and it made the game feel way too cluttered. It lost its ease of entry for the new players, and old players were starting to grow up and move on to other games. Off topic once again, but huge congratulations to Benji Fishy on making Masters Madrid. He's truly a great Valorant player now. Back to Fortnite falling off. It still had its big moments, especially with the concerts or when they decided to shut the game down just to announce a new chapter with a large update, etc. But it was clearly not as popular as it once was. So what can Epic Games do to save Fortnite? They are desperate. Bad investing choices, 16% of the staff was laid off, money is not flowing in as much as it once did. So what can we do? What new collaboration can get us back on track? Taylor Swift? Too expensive. Mariah Carey? It's not Christmas yet. Kanye West? Way too controversial. We're out of ideas. What could we possibly do? And then it hit them. Let's go back to when the game was at its peak. And so we got OG Fortnite. Epic had the brilliant idea that instead of changing up their map once again with new mechanics, new items and landing locations, they instead returned back to what was familiar to the players. Even having a no build mode, so there would be no tryhards ruining your game by building the entire Eiffel Tower from scratch. Overall, with the game changes and many old players returning, the game became much more relaxed, and everyone could reminisce on the good old times. Well, that's cool and all, but how did this fix Fortnite's reputation, you might be asking? In my humble opinion, it's people growing up. Of course, the game not being the end-all be-all of gaming is great. When something is so mainstream that everyone is in on it, it becomes sort of unbearable and easy to hate, because there probably is a part of the community you will absolutely despise, no matter who you are. But the main thing that helped Fortnite escape the children's game curse is that it didn't. I would argue it's still primarily a children's game, but the original kids that were playing it back in the day grew up. Just like how I would defend Minecraft, how it might not be 100% the kids game, because I spent hundreds, if not thousands of hours grinding the PvP in that game with similar-minded people, it's the same way these kids probably look at Fortnite now. That's where they got their start, where they started their gaming journey. I would argue it's even better than starting in Minecraft for many of these guys. Zexuro and Benji are already great at Valorant, and with OG Fortnite, many of the older players, who are now teenagers or maybe even young adults, are there to say that this was their childhood. Fortnite no longer has the aura of, oh, only kids play this game, but rather, we were kids when we started playing this game. But don't get me wrong, this update, or downdate, I'm not quite sure what it is, was not perfect, but it got the job done. It did what it was designed to do. It even made me play the game again. And right after they dropped the worst update known to mankind. They got their bag, I guess. So, what did we learn today from all of this? Sometimes, less is more. You don't need to keep pushing overloaded clunky updates just to keep your game relevant. Sometimes, the old stuff is better, and that's why more people played the game when you brought back the old patch. Simply because it was better. Wink wink Blizzard, can we get Overwatch 1 please, perhaps, maybe? So keep your game fresh, but not overwhelming. Good game design can carry a game's longevity. So what now? Is Fortnite saved? Is it the best game of the decade? Most likely not. But it was fun to play the original version again, and it helped shift the perspective of Fortnite doubters, me included. This was a huge success for Epic, and they will definitely do it again. I doubt it will work twice to the same effect, but anything that works the first time will be repeated. There is no stopping that in this industry. With all that being said, this was Fortnite's redemption story from my perspective. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.